Okay, my name is Ali Mueller and this is my residential project. So I'm starting over here with a pretty landscape that the artist's studio overlooks. So to begin, my couple was a man who was a therapist or a psychiatrist who works from home, as well as the woman who is an artist. She also works from home, so we have over here the studio that overlooks the landscape with its all glass windows. Here is a frontal view of the home. It has a more modern feel to it. I really like the cubic structure, especially when using something like Minecraft. I like the flat ceiling. And for the colors, I chose white just because it does have that modern feel. This is my first time building a house like this, so I thought that it gave it a unique quality, as well as the addition of the little stone wall on the side. I imagine that they just got it redone and they wanted some contrast. So there's a front view. Here's a view from the side. I did a little contrast between the different floors to accentuate the fact that there's like the first floor and the second floor. So I did that little bit of a different colored white strip, as well as the little slabs that are over top of the windows, kind of to give it just some more character, as well as little decorations on the top that were served as a functional thing to cover up some decorative choices. But they could also be solar panels, or I'm not really sure, but I like the color contrast between the white and the gray. I figured that it would look pretty if the walls and the ceiling were a different color. There's also some skylights from the overview up here. Okay, so starting to go inside, there's a little path. So obviously there's more of like an open floor plan starting here in like the foyer area. I liked what we talked about in class about the museums that are built specifically for artwork that are kind of less showy, like the architecture themselves are less showy to present the artwork, and I like this sort of idea. So I did kind of the same to present what would be the artist's work on the walls. So it's kind of bare on the walls here. The white is an interesting choice, I'm not really sure, but then I did some colors on the walls to add some decorating, and plus I figured because she was an artist there would be some interesting stuff like that. So over here is a nice little dining room table if the couple wanted to have some company. It's right next to the kitchen, which is also open. It has some different tiles to accentuate that it is the kitchen, to get some difference between the floors right there. And there's some little decorations over here, the fridge and the oven. Over here is a little den-like living room. I added in this little leveling difference to kind of make it feel like more cozy. I added to the lighting too. I did less windows so the lighting would also be more cozy. So it's kind of closed off in its own little special downward space. There's more organic structure. It's not very perfect or symmetrical. I like the idea that these two people were sort of natural in that way, that they kind of didn't need perfect symmetry because she's an artist, as long as it compositionally is fit, like how the TV matches up with the paintings and everything. That's sort of what I focused on, as well as incorporating more for artwork. A nice little couch over here. So like I said, the man is a psychiatrist or a therapist, something like that, and he works from home, so this is his office. It's kind of in this little area that's closed off, but that's sort of direct from the door, so I figured that they would come in here. I chose some lighter, cooler colors, and the warmer color I did choose is more of a purple, so it's still kind of a cool color because it's more calming for their therapy spaces. There's some plants and some windows, so it's enclosed and safe, but also with some good lighting. The couches and some rugs, and it also serves as just an office space for the man himself. There's a little chair and a laptop, some desk stuff. The lighting is a little bit different in here, some artistic flair. Like I said, I think that they would be two creative people. So we have some more artwork encased in the hallway. And then a little powder room for themselves or guests, with some different lighting. There's an accent wall. The flooring changes. I figured that tile would be more appropriate for a bathroom setting. There's a sink, all that kind of thing. And then over here behind the staircase, I purposely made it closed off because it's a little closet where would be a washer and dryer and some storage space, a little countertop. It's dimly lit because it's a little closet, so it's kind of hidden back there. And then over here is the staircase. So I figured this would be a nice little pillow somewhere for them to sit and look outside, just like a little hidden space. And then up the stairs, more open floor plan here. It fits with the overview of the house, and plus the big window I figured fits very much with the modern setting. There's a little decorative shelf here, some more lighting. I did some lighting up close next to the paintings so they would be sort of the focal point of the room at some points. I imagine that when they got their addition that they got a new bathroom, so that's why it has like this sort of grand entrance. They're very proud of it. So there's again the change in floor, a nice little tub and a mirror, and a shower that actually works, which is cool. And then, yeah, and then the lights are different in here too to kind of give it that like modern bathroom decorative quality. There's some more color here, like I said, because the woman's an artist, and like the color of this wall too. Everything is sort of like has that creative touch while still leaning on that like minimalistic feel. More paintings. So the the bedroom is closed off in here in this little area because it's mostly an open floor plan, but I figured that it would be cool for them to have a little cozy space, still some windows with pretty views, but I figured this would offer some safety as well, some privacy, a little cat, and yep. Okay, so then additionally there's a closet with some more overhead lighting, some hangers, and some clothes. I figured this would serve as like a functional setting for them to get dressed or grab their clothes, go to the bedroom, sort of whatever they felt like doing. A little plant space, because they're sort of like natural people. I figured it just seemed fitting to have a little bit more decoration in a natural sense. This is, again, my favorite part of the house right here. So this is the artist's studio, which I made specifically overlooking the prettiest parts of their backyard, which is like a fountain and a little walkway. It has all of her artwork situated, some watercolor paper, all kinds of stuff like that, counters, some pottery, little references with the flowers. There's all sort of open windows, open ceiling. This staircase right here too serves a cool function because it goes up in a spiral, and it's also very pretty, so it's functional as well as working out well because it brings you up to this top layer where there's more natural sunlight from all directions as well as the ceiling. So she has a little space up here to work as well if she wants. This is like a loft-like situation with the chains. I just figured that it kind of added some character to the room. Yeah, so I think that's it. That's the end of my residential project. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.